Thanks a lot.
I'm a nerd. She's a nerd too. That girl over there, she's a nerd. And how about that skinny guy? He's a nerd too. We're all nerds. Let's give it up for the nerds.
Shut the fuck. As much as we can, just believe and not fight our reality.
Yeah.
As much.
Sheer fucking hubris. You think you could just waltz?
All right, are we demonetized? Yeah, I'm sure we are. I was trying to keep it. Where's my camera? I'm sure we are. There we go. I didn't snap myself in it. Hello. We got off-camera Rob in the background, so hopefully he won't yell at me and he'll talk into the microphone this time. And
Yeah, let me lean a little forward. Sorry.
go out there if you're congested. The scene is sick and disturbing. Yes, and not nearly as sick and disturbing as what we're gonna see on Picard. Oh, I'm in the wrong chair. Not Picard. It's Strange New Worlds. That's the one. It's Strange New Worlds. So we're talking a little bit about Strange New Worlds, and then Fisty McGee. Oh, Fisty McGee. A trailer drop for Fisty McGee. So this is gonna be probably like an hour stream. I'll probably just leave it up because I know the F-bomb in the beginning is like, it's a 2 minute in. It's 2 minutes in.
This is wild stuff.
Wild
stuff.
Did you put some more in the fridge? Some of that. Some of the water. Don't tell me Captain People's a new track. Not yet. Not yet. But she will ruin that. She'll ruin that. She'll ruin that too. That'll be the next one. I don't think she knows what Star Trek is. Lucky for us. Is this one hair? This is the one hair that's going to be problematic, isn't it? Is it the one hair that wants to stick in the middle of my forehead? No, she's not. Hello, Andrew Helm. Hello, Nope. Anthony Rapp had nice vibrato going. Best character on the show. You know, they do so little with his character, though. That's the problem. Like, you could have really good Star Trek characters with Anthony Rapp. You could have really good Star Trek characters with some of these people. If only they didn't, as first off, they set him off to be a complete jerkhole in season 1 of Discovery because he was there talking back to Lorca, but then Lorca deserved it for being, Lorca.
Who's this now?
Stamets, the Stamets character. Okay. Yeah, the Stamets character could be good. Yeah, it could be a good character.
He could be. Yeah. A guy I know calls him Gay Scotty.
Gay Scotty? Is it you?
No, it's not me.
Be like, it's
the guy
you.
who knows John Billingsley.
Oh, okay. Speaking of John Billingsley, we went at trivia last night. So we had some.
John Billingsley?
I don't know. Nothing. Because trivia. Because you knew the guy from trivia. The guy from trivia knew John Billingsley. Mm-hmm. There. That's what it has to do with trivia.
It's like Kevin Bacon's 6 Degrees of Trivia.
Yes, that's how my brain works. Don't question it, you.
I'm not questioning it.
Don't question it, you.
I'm connecting.
Guess what? Guess what I saw on Twitter today that I have to react to and read about?
What did you see on Twitter today?
It is an image that has been leaked from Trek Central. Let me find the actual tweet. I gotta find the actual tweet before I pull it up. But I think we all know where this is going with this image. I think not only do we all know where this is going, this is a Trek Central exclusive, so I'm just gonna pull up the tweet.
Not anymore, it ain't.
Not anymore, it's not. Oh, you know it, you see it, you hate it. Like we do, because you're seeing normal people breaking new Strange New Worlds character? No, that's not a new character. We know damn well who this is supposed to be. Who else could this be? Who do you guys think this could be? Without me loading the question by showing you what's on the stream.
I'll give you 3 guesses who's supposed to be. I'll give you 3.
Charlie. Is it Charlie?
No, it's not Charlie.
Is it our boy Charlie?
That big 4-headed imbecile? No, it's not him.
You sure?
It's not him, no.
You sure?
Now, 3 guesses. I bet you're only going to need 1.
You sure this isn't Charlie?
No, I told you that's not
Really?
Charlie.
Well, because the one next to him here is a Khan.
Yes.
That's a descendant of Khan.
Yes, it is. What if I do this? What if I do this whole segment as William Shatner? What if I do that? I'm giving you back all the things that you should avoid in a war.
Why do they have to go this? There's Michelle Paradise back there. It looks like grinning like an idiot.
I want
to like her, but for crying out loud, she ditched us, and she could have been like an ally and an asset. And
she ran away faster than Speedy Gonzalez. Yes. I have one question. Am I going to get a check from this?
No, because this is the 25% different one. Did I pull that one up where they admitted it? I think
yes. 25% different, but not 25% better.
I didn't pull that one up yet. Let me pull up the 25% different.
25% different, 75% worse.
I just had it. Strange New Worlds. 25% different. Of course, it's going to be 25% different because we already had articles about Strange New Worlds being 25% different. Here you go. This is from 3 months ago. I did a video on this where they admitted it. It's 25% different than you remember. We know. We've been paying attention. You wrote the documentaries on that on another channel.
I remember a guy who was a Jewish robot, and he was like one of the first people to say it's going to be 25% different. What happened to that guy? He was a handsome kid, you know.
He got canceled by a bunch of SJWs that he used to have a channel with. Anywho. So yeah, it's about 25%. We know that. We know all that. So this is going to be 25% different Kirk. Probably, in my opinion. They didn't say. Here's what Trek Central says. It is, let's see, a new guest star or a new reoccurring character for season 2. Now, this is going to be in season 2 of Strange New Worlds now. So they're filming both of them back to back or something, or they're now filming season 2. Along with Christina Chong as La'an, who's going to be one of the Khan people.
Yes.
Formerly of the Vampire Diaries. This is Paul Wesley. Gee, when I got news that they were going to recast Kirk, it wasn't Paul Wesley. It was Jake. Who is this? Jake Cannavale. When they were going to recast James T. Kirk for the Pike series. And this was in 2020. And I thought they went against this.
Well, a lot has changed since 2020.
I thought they went against this. So, no, they had to pull it out of their ass. And this was so funny because they also said that it's a Pike series called Star Trek Enterprise, which isn't the case because we already had one called Enterprise, but that's what you get when you have cinema spot making Star Trek articles when they've never heard of it.
You actually think these people have actually seen Star Trek? Are you delusional? Don't answer that.
Well, I mean, didn't we have, which article was it that said that Star Wars was in a galaxy, or no, the Star Trek was in a galaxy far, far away.
That was Deadline.
It was Deadline.
Deadline.
It was Deadline. It said Star Trek was in a galaxy far, far away.
I'm wondering how long do I have to keep up this character?
No, you don't have to.
Oh, okay.
So they had Jake Cannavale eyeballed it first, and then I think they vetoed him because he was related to Alex Kurtzman or something. Oh yeah, he's the son of the screenwriter who is a writing partner of Alex Kurtzman. There you go.
Yes.
There you go. The son of that. So I remembered seeing something that they were going to cast somebody who was like the son of somebody involved. I used the name Kristen Beyer. I apologize. That wasn't correct on my tweet. Now, this is the article that I remember covering on a video. Oh, I don't know. Like 2 years ago in 2020. There's me in 2020. There's me in 2020 talking about specifically this. Oh, and thank you so much, Michael Owen, $10 super chat. Hey, I just randomly came across your channel the other day and watched the video. And you quote me in the Out magazine, posting at the end. I was honored and shocked.
Oh, yes.
I hope it's a good thing. I hope it's a good thing. Like, I usually, if I quote people and, like, responding. What did you say? I forget. Did you say something about the virtues? Thank you. I do try, like, if I find something, I do try and at least credit. So, like, Trek Central was the one tweeting this. They have their exclusive. Oh, there's video.
Oh, there's video.
Oh, there's video. Oh.
Okay, see,
you can't really see a whole lot. He's just standing around.
I'm standing around saying, what the fuck am I doing here? Somebody beam me out, please. For the love of God. How did I get on such a bad show? And who's this guy looking like Dan Harmon walking through the scene?
It's the guy walking in front. I don't know. Who's
Hold
the
on.
guy? Let's go step by step here.
Hey, you, Beardy.
Who is this guy?
Hey, you, Beardy. Don't get in front of my shot, okay? The nerve of these people. I'm William Shatner. No, I'm not. Oh, you, Blondie. What are you doing? Don't you got somewhere to be?
My first thought was, oh, is Vic Mignogna doing another Star Trek Continues series? And then I looked and it was the Strange New Worlds thing. Because that's who he looks like more than anything. He really looks like Vic doing Kirk. If you guys are familiar. If it's an amazing fan film series. You haven't seen many episodes of it, have you? Oh, it was so good.
I've seen a couple episodes.
Yeah, it's so good. So
It's essentially season 4 of the original series. I no doubt there's probably a lot of leftover script ideas.
probably. So they have video.
I couldn't get used to Vic as Kirk, but if you squint really hard, you can.
That's the thing. That's what it looks like here. It looks like if you squint. If you squint a little bit, he looks a lot more like Kirk.
You wouldn't have to squint. You have to poke both my eyes out to make him look like me.
Is this a time travel episode to destroy white supremacy? Yes. No. Writing partner in theft. Khan is going to be to Danvers what Peter Parker is to Tony Stark. Oh no.
He's going to be a mentor.
He's going to be a mentor.
My biggest issue is, listen, this whatever her name is. Okay, I'm sure she's a lovely actress.
Yeah. Nothing against her.
Nothing against her.
Yeah. So we got to talk a little bit about this. If they run across, now we know that this cast member is going to be. I think this is the actress playing the descendant of Khan.
Yes.
Wouldn't Spock, with his computer brain, at some point, even though he's learning disabled, 25% different Spock here in this universe? Remember, he's this Spock.
In short, in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, you are the very model of a modern Major General.
That is so creepy and disturbing. So wouldn't this Spock, at some point in the future, when he remembers, hey, wait a minute, I remember coming across somebody who had a name similar to...
You serve with a Singh on the Enterprise? How could you keep this from me, Spock?
You never asked me, Captain.
You never
It was
asked.
irrelevant.
It was relevant.
Well, it's relevant, though, in Space Seed, isn't it? I would think it's pretty darn relevant in Space Seed. You know, or when he's going, hey, there's never been a mutiny except for my adopted sister that my father put his soul inside of, giggity, when she was 8. Ew.
Didn't you? Yes. Never been a mutiny. Never been a mutiny ever on a starship. Except for that one time. Isn't that right, Spock?
Gaming again. I still can't believe Picard and crew are going back to 2024 to save the world from Dawn. I thought they were saving it from Mumbly Joe. I thought, or Justin, because he was like pretty damn fascistic.
Yeah, they're saving the world from Don King. That's who
they're going back to 2024. Oh God, it's gonna be so stupid.
It is going to be very stupid. They're going back to see if I can. Oh no, I've done poopy pants again.
That's a preview for the next thing. We're gonna talk about the Ms. Marvel too, because we have reference material for that one.
Are they gonna make Kirk go both ways in this one?
La'an. Yes, because that was always the rumor that we were going to get a bisexual Kirk. Do I have the bisexual Kirk articles up? I don't. Darn it. That was always the whole thing, was that they were going to make him bisexual too. And then Kirk was like, or actually William Shatner himself was like, you know what? I don't care. I don't care what you do. He wasn't. Because this is just another lousy little retcon just so they can feel good about themselves.
Lionel, was it?
Let's see. As far as I'm concerned, Kirk isn't played by Shatner. It's just if Kirk isn't played by Shatner, it's just fanfic and not the real Kirk. Yeah, that's a great way to look at all of this. Lionel, is that it's just fanfic.
Lionel, you're a very smart man. You know that. He's very smart. You have the smartest audience in all the internet, and all of you too.
That's clearly Michelle Paradise in the background, though, isn't it?
Yes. Where's she running off to now?
Yeah, where's she gonna run away to? She's so recognizable. Picard season 2, Jean-Luc versus Trump derangement syndrome. They'll do it too. These people are still upset. Like, they're so obsessed. Just like, people who voted for the guy don't think about him as much as the people who are here on Star Trek.
At some point, you think Spock would say, I remember Lynn Noonien Singh on the Enterprise, and she had a hell of a rack on her. Look, see.
What's the character? Laan, Strange New Worlds. Laan. Strange New Worlds TV series. Well, that's the IMDb. Was it canceled? Oh, the first trailer. We already made a trailer. We did already make a trailer. Yeah, this is a character that's so...
Who is Lan Noonien Singh?
Lan Noonien Singh is to appear. That's who that is. It's Strange New Worlds. And this is 5 months ago. Again, Trek Central.
Better question is, who is Lan Noonien Singh and who the hell cares?
Fan-sided.
I like this character. I'm going to stay in this character for a little while longer, if you don't mind.
We're very greetings. Sorry, like, no worries. Oh, you're not missing much. Just them rooting. Star Trek. Oh, it does buck up the timeline a bit. You think?
A bit?
A bit?
You call this a bit? No, what I'm doing is a bit. This is a royal screw-up. That's right.
A bit? Yeah, you screwed it up. And like, I'm a pretty big Star Trek fan. This new stuff is just so pathetic. It's just pathetic. They don't understand continuity. They don't understand canon. They don't understand how to tell these stories without relying on the same old. Like when Discovery dropped, we kept hearing stories and articles and interviews from Akiva Goldsman and all the people and all the producers saying, oh, no, we'll never resort to bringing in Spock. We'll never resort to bringing in Spock. And what did they do in season 2 of Discovery? There he is, singing and laughing like a crazy little...
They brought in Spock looking like Let It Be Era Paul McCartney.
Yeah, looking like Paul McCartney and Let It Be. Definitely the strange uniforms of the Kelvin ones. Yeah, well, the Kelvin. Okay, the Kelvin timeline. Like, this is the thing that they don't want you to kind of figure out is that the JJ Kelvin timeline stuff is completely different from all the TV anyway, except for this new stuff. I think that they're all connected, but the Kelvin timeline and that stuff from when JJ launched his thing was a completely different universe on top of everything.
Yes.
Like the Prime, Kelvin Prime is not TV Prime as far as
It's not.
As far as like I could piece together with your former boss. Like talking to him.
Oh, Lord knows. I had rewrite plenty of the scripts.
Yeah, I know. You were writing all those scripts too. So that was as far as I can.
I still have nightmares about those scripts.
Make sure you tell exactly why it's 25% different in the entire back series. Where things stand with the Noonien Singh series. And way to make it even worse, because then they mucked up the whole Sing story with the Sung story. So I always say Sung instead of Sing now. You didn't see that much.
Sing a song. Sing a song. Sing out loud. Sing it long.
We do need to delete this timeline. We definitely need to delete this timeline.
Yes.
So that's they're gonna like what possibly, and so this is supposed to be for season 2 of Strange New Worlds now, because that's how they're doing all these. Well, we already have a set, we already have costumes, and we already have cast. So give us another season because it's not going to cost you anything. And
that's that I keep saying it's not gonna.
That's the only smart thing they're doing is to keep these shows in production by reusing and recycling.
One of the things we heard when I was with those other guys, was that as soon as these Star Trek series were done, that was going to be it. So Alex Kurtzman's plan is to never be done.
Yeah.
Just keep greenlighting stuff. Oh yeah, it's section 31.
They're going to keep crapping these out. They're going to keep crapping them out for all eternity. Well, the Section 31 show is never happening too. The Section 31 show we keep getting all this rumor and stuff from. Does Kirk get boned by Bones in this new show? Probably.
Bones, get over here.
Probably, because they have to sex up everything, and I hate putting it that way as the B in the alphabet myself, right? I don't like having all of this. Well, and we need to know everybody's gender and pronoun and identity, and I'm like, that's more information than I care about. That's like getting really into personal information of, is this person married? Who are they married to? Is it age appropriate? How many children do they have? You know, it's like, I don't need all this information from people. Like, I don't need this information from straight people. And I think that's the biggest problem that a lot of like the activist people, and I see this all the time on social media with everything. I know there's a big to do and a fa about that animated Pixar movie. Was it Turning Red? And now I'm seeing all these people are like, they need to be in a poly thing, and they're 10 years old. You don't need to put adult relationship and partnering and coupling in every single thing.
Coupling, I like that show.
It was okay for about a season. Yeah, it was okay for about a season.
I never saw it.
I think the theme song was better than the show.
We are a coupling.
No, it was perhaps the French song.
I can.
See, I actually know what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. Michael Owen.
Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna read this as.
Okay, you didn't have to super
read this
chat.
as character.
Thank you.
Okay. Michael Owen donated $10 through Super Chat. Here's what I said in Out Magazine. Why doesn't... And it went away. Damn it. Darn. Why doesn't she, Paradise, focus on good stories and not making established franchise just a platform for representation of a minority? That's a good question.
Because I can answer that. I don't think that they understand how to tell stories anymore. That's not their job. Their job is not to come in and tell you a good science fiction piece of work, because society, I think, has changed so much. Well, we've devolved into memes and references. So they go in and they see like Lower Decks with reference, rapid fire references, and they think that's good, and they think that like, yeah, look how much research we're doing. We're referencing things. We're telling you about all this stuff. And okay, that's all well and good. You can have your references. That's not what they hire these people to come in and focus on, though. They want people who can like rapid fire dialogue, improv, to be part of this activism movement.
Nobody studies actual literature.
No. People don't know how to read. People don't. I mean, and like you can read, you know how to read, but they don't know how to comprehend. And there's not a lot of critical analysis in reading anymore.
I mean, nobody reads anymore. Nobody reads books. Nobody reads stories. Nobody does anything in storytelling. That's the first thing. The second thing is they confuse information with character.
Yeah.
Now, there's a guy by the name of Ron Friedman. Now, if you don't know who that is, Ron Friedman wrote. Actually, he has quite a long list of credits in television. He's written for All in the Family. I believe he wrote for MASH. He wrote for quite a long time. The Jeffersons, quite a long time. And he also wrote the first two. He actually wrote 3 G.I. Joe miniseries, and he wrote the Transformers movie.
The first one.
The first one. Now, he said, okay, you have these people, but you don't have characters. And he said, oh, look at the back of the file card. Oh yeah, Snake Eyes. His favorite weapon is a nunchuck or numbskull or whatever. This was Ron Friedman's exact words. He goes, yeah, that's information, but that's not a character.
No.
That's fine for a toy, but that's not a character.
Yeah, and that's the description on the back of the box.
That's a description, but that's not a character. So, and you could see this actually in
pretty much everything.
Everything. STD and STD.
Yeah, and everything.
Picard,
people. Well, and I think that's reflective of our society, though, where we have people who like they think that their pronouns replace a personality.
Describe.
These people couldn't describe themselves. Like I can't describe Michelle Paradise in anything other than she's a lesbian.
What's the character of the Spanish captain on Picard?
Picard, he's there to. I think he's a broken hero again. Like,
broken hero. Okay, but what is he?
He was a captain who
drinks. Smokes. He drinks. He smokes. He has a beard.
I don't know anything else about him.
Yeah, we don't know anything. What is about him? We don't know. We don't learn. He's never been in a situation where we have to learn about it. What is Picard's? How would you describe Riker?
Originally Riker. Well, Riker is an ambitious officer trying to be in Next Generation or after.
In Next Generation.
Okay, Next Generation. Ambitious young up and coming officer trying to get command of his own ship, trying to learn from all the best people around him, to move up the ladder.
He's also a dedicated serviceman. He's loyal.
He's loyal. He's passionate. He likes jazz. He's a
very by the book officer, but he will not.
He's also the type of guy who's going to go out drinking with Klingons and try Gok because it's fun. Yeah. He's a gambler.
See, we're seeing the difference between a description and a character.
Yeah. And Arturo Vegas is an excellent explanation, Mecca. It's meme culture now, not learning how to analyze or write a proper story. Exactly. And as much as I crap all over panel shows and being kind of tired of them, it does give at least, that's why I want to Rob on this one, because it does give you a chance to kind of discuss and go more in depth rather than just, because like when it's something like this, I can talk about Star Trek like still till the cows come home.
The only person who has a character on this new Star Trek is Mikey Spock, and it's a bad character.
Yeah, her character is she's smug and arrogant and doesn't
arrogant, always has to be right.
Yeah.
She doesn't follow the rules.
Follow authority.
She's undisciplined.
She's basically Ensign Rowe, only bad. A bad version of Ensign Rowe.
Even
Didn't
Ensign...
have any. Ensign Rowe had growth. Like,
yeah, Ensign Rowe had more growth. Yes, I had growth. I had a growth too. Then the doctor removed it.
So Star Trek is basically now Jeff Bezos' platform propaganda. It's all gay stuff now and representation and diversity. Yeah. It's all.
Like I said, you're mistaking information for character. Again.
And that's kind of one of the, well, we live in a society now where people are like that, though. They care more about what you label yourself than how you treat people as a person. Because you can be as shitty as you want as long as you're on the right team. Michael Owen, Kurtzman's Trek is the equivalent of re-editing the motion picture to include V'ger's pronouns. Yes. Exactly that.
V'ger.
We don't know V'ger's pronouns.
We call it it.
Is it in
they,
it?
it.
They gave the ship a character.
Michael Owen's a writer for Out Magazine?
Oh, no, he said he had the comment on Out Magazine.
Oh, okay. All right.
He commented on it.
Oh, I
thought... Like, I follow Out Magazine because I do think that that in some situations representation is extremely important. You know, we have stuff like Drag Race. We have actual show. You know what? If you want to do a gay version of The Bachelor, please do. Reality shows, representation, diversity, inclusion.
You should
have gay contestants on game shows. Have what? I have no problem with that. It's when they go back and they have to say, oh well, now we have to go and retcon history.
Yeah. See, no, like you said, Out Magazine. Sometimes it's a really good source of information.
Oh God, yeah. I didn't know that they were bullying what's her name, Billie Eilish. They're going after Billie Eilish because she did like a photo shoot or a video or something, and like I follow a lot more music channels than I do entertainment anymore. But, and yeah, they were going after her because she did some sort of promotional thing on Instagram where she had a whole bunch of girls in like a sleepover, and like the LGBTQ plus community on Twitter, some of them got outraged by the fact that she's like, well, she's not out though, but she's presenting as straight. Well, we need actual clarification if she's gay or not. Like,
why? I mean, girls can't together just have a fun
night?
No,
that's the big thing. It's like everything has to be. This is the big thing with that. And I've been trying to avoid it desperately. This Pixar movie. That's the big thing with that one too. Is like now they have a group like, well, why can't they be girlfriends? Because they're 12-year-old kids, and maybe they don't care yet. Maybe they don't know yet. Maybe let them be kids. Oh, well, why can't they be in a 4-way polyamorous couple or throuple or quad couple thing? Because they're 12-year-old kids.
Because they're 12 years old. Why do you want to?
Why do you want to sex up everything?
Yeah. I mean, geez, people need to get your mind out of the gutter, okay?
Rocky Horror, Nicole Bellot. Hello, Nicole Bellot. I haven't seen you in a while.
Hey.
It's a good movie. Rocky Horror's a good movie. They can make that movie in this day and age. That had representation too and diversity. That had
transvestites,
bi people, like gender fluid. I would say Frankenfurter's definitely gender fluid. What do you guys think?
Yes,
absolutely.
People.
Because he goes from he does the scene with Janet, and then he does the scene with Brad, the exact same one.
Would you want Janet to see you like this?
Yeah. So, you know what? If people had issues with that wouldn't be a movie that people went back and... Maybe they should change it. Maybe they need to race swap Frankenfurter.
They probably would.
They probably will, too. I think I think that would be the one that Twitter would just be like, no. Between that and Princess Bride, I think Rocky Horror Picture Show, if you race swap Tim Curry in...
Well, you know who? They race swap Tim Curry with Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Probably.
But like I said, the whole thing, they confuse. You confuse information with identity and information with. Character.
They couldn't today. They couldn't. No. They could. I think they kind of could, but they would still race swap, and they would still.
Idris Elba should play Frankenfurter. Where do I vote?
I don't think so. It's not on the PC.
What is she? What are they standing on?
Probably their markers.
Yeah, I mean,
they're probably on their markers.
Probably markers, yeah.
Yeah, because it looks like you've got the lighting there. Or you got the camera guy right behind. I think
Oh,
it's their
yeah.
markers because you got the camera guy right behind
They're
them.
filming an
the
outdoor
lighting.
scene here.
Yeah, they're doing some outdoor something somewhere probably.
Pinewood, Toronto, probably.
But
But they hey, what's going on here?
Pinewood, Toronto. Yeah, I mean it's
I've
gonna
been-
be 25% different.
I've been in Toronto several times. Toronto's a great
But
city.
see, I've been to Alberta. Techie Mantis, I wrote a Star Trek story, and the characters are based on people I respected and influenced in my real life. Real relatable people.
Yes.
See, and that's where we're at with Star Trek. Like, the fans are doing it so much better than the actual people making it, because the people making it are part of this wokier than now. Well, they have to work in Hollywood, and they have to do the pronoun thing in their bios, and they have to go and suck up to the woke Twitter. We're seeing this with Disney too. They're still sucking up to the woke Twitter about that "don't say gay" quote unquote bill that really doesn't say anything about it.
It's 2013. They're working with 2013 information.
Yeah.
And 2013 says we need to crowdsource everything to Twitter.
Yeah. Even though Twitter hasn't been a good source of information in a while. Race swapping Kirk. Okay, what's next with Scotty Van Doren? Well, they're not race swapping Kirk. They're bringing him in. I think. I'm pretty sure. I would bet money that this actor is playing Kirk.
There's no one else.
There's no one else he could be at this point.
Look, the posture, the look of what the hell am I doing here? Who is this guy?
I first thought when I was looking at it on there, I'm like, wait a minute, is Vic doing another Star Trek? Is this from Star Trek Contain? Oh my God, that's from Strange New World. Oh, that's Kirk from and that was my first thought. I'm like, Robot Shlomo, Robert Meyer Burnett. Have you seen this? Have you seen this? Have you seen this? So I tagged you and I talked about.
Oh my God! You know what? Robert Meyer Burnett is gonna hit the roof.
I don't know if he probably already
really-
knows. Did he say? What did he say? Has he seen this yet? Did he
I don't
do
know.
something yesterday? Because I saw this morning in my feed. I did not see this yesterday in my feed.
Was
when
it
I
in the feed
looking.
yesterday?
But this came out 16 hours ago. So yeah, this came out yesterday.
So-
Probably when we were out for a walk, right in between sometime. What did I do yesterday? Oh, we did probably when we were out at trivia.
Yeah.
When we were
Oh God.
unless he's Chekhov.
No,
probably
it's
be in
not
the
Chekhov. No.
He's too old to be Chekhov. So this actor that they're using is it looks like the guy from the Vampire Diaries.
Yeah.
It looks like Paul Wesley. So
He's
let's
40
look up
years
Paul
old.
Wesley. You know that about him already?
Yeah, he's 40 years old. He's been in a bunch of other stuff. A lot of stuff I haven't seen.
I don't want the hashtag of Paul Wesley. So this
Is that him?
Is that him? That him? This might be him.
Let's see. Followed by Dana. Okay.
This might actually be him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's from the Vampire Diaries, apparently.
Okay. Well, look, is that who's these guys?
I don't
Distilled
know.
spirit. A lot of whiskey on this thing.
Paul Wesley. Well, just Google him. We'll IMDb him.
Another drinker. Big drinker.
Okay. So, Instagram, what's his IMDb?
I guess
So, he's been on Vampire Diaries for a while. He's easily old enough to play Kirk.
Yeah.
He's easily
Well,
old
he
enough
looks
to play
he looks
Kirk.
a few years younger. I mean,
Yeah. 1982. So, he's 3 years younger than me. So, he's like 30. So he's like 40. Yeah, he's like 40 now.
even though
What
Kirk,
does it say? Flowers in the Attic, the origin?
the origin of Flowers in
They're
the
doing a prequel to Flowers in the Attic?
I don't know.
Oh no! How? Oh well. Celia, is this where they're race swapping Flowers in the Attic people?
Probably.
There's Helen, Kelsey Grammer, Kate Mulgrew.
Oh,
Kelsey Grammer and Kate Mulgrew.
we like her.
So she's probably the grandmother or the mother of the mother. Who was in the original? It was like Nurse Ratched, right? It was one or the other. There's two of them who look exactly alike. Was it Nurse Ratched or the one who looks like Nurse Ratched? Oh no. Episode's 5. Is this out?
I don't know.
Is this out already? Oh no, they made a TV miniseries of Flowers in the... See, now I have to watch that.
Robot Chicken.
Vampire Diaries, 2017.
So there's no listing for him in Stranger Worlds, but give it time. 24. He was on 24.
Okay. Yeah, there's no. It would be up in here in like pre-production. He doesn't have anything in pre-production.
Well, give it time.
I bet he's playing Kirk.
There's
Who else
no
could he be playing?
There's nobody else he could be. That's
With
right.
that look and that pose.
That posture, that look of pained confusion.
like in the chat, if he isn't playing Kirk, who else could he be? The posture and stance is straight up Kirk. That was my first thought. That's Kirk. That's Captain Kirk.
It screams Kirk. That does. It does. It
The
really
hairstyle, the part is Kirk. They would go to those details. Well, they can't go to those details to get maybe we're giving them too much credit. Maybe we're giving them way too much credit and it's just some random crew member, but why would they go in with a name brand actor who stars in his own series? Who's he's a poster star in the Vampire Diaries.
Is he Canadian? Was he born in Canada?
Probably. I'm just saying, like, why would they go with
That's
that level of a star? Like, he's like an Alden Ehrenreich.
Why would you name?
Why would you grab somebody
by
who
name?
stars in his own TV show? Why would you bring him in for just like a little bit B part, like a security thing? He's going to be a name part. He's going to have a character. He's going to be there for a reason, for marketing.
He's not Chekhov. He'd have that wig on. He'd have the wig.
Yeah, and he's not playing just some random crew member, because look at who they have as random crew members. Who's the guy? Not Sulu. We got
Stiff.
Yeah, we got a lot of people that aren't on anything that you couldn't name a TV show they've been on, because they're background people.
Emily Coates.
And there's nothing wrong with being like a rising star. You know, I'm sure they'll be famous at some point. I'm not trying to knock them. I'm just saying, like, from process of elimination,
Who was
they're gonna.
Who was Garrett Wang when he was on? I mean,
well, I'm talking about the new Trek, though.
I know,
new Trek, like the new Trek. Who do they promote? Who do they focus on? They focus on Spock. They focus on Pike. They focus on Number One. These other people are just incidental. If this were just, and we know that they focus on this wokier than now stuff. So if this were just some random incidental background character, we wouldn't get a tweet about it. No. We wouldn't get a tweet from Trek Central. We wouldn't get he's not a name. You know, if he were just some random somebody. This is a name actor. This is a real actor with a verified check mark. This isn't some random person that they pulled off that has, you know, fewer Twitter followers than I do to play a security. Like for this chick, she's gonna, you know, she's probably gonna have like one line. And she's gonna be playing La'an. Alright, so she's gonna be playing that. He's going to be a big featured guest star, or he's going to play a huge part in season 2 at some point. It's going to be a big deal. Alternate universe where Kirk is doing Uhura's job. Will you bring me a Mountain Dew, pretty please? Sure, yeah. Oh, thank you. Rank, yeah. It's all rank stripes. It's in the rank stripes. What rank is he? Oh, well, there you go. I can't even see those. We can see the rank stripes. Here we go. We can see his rank too, Rob. This is what we couldn't see.
It's gotta be Captain.
Yeah, 3. Yeah, 3. Well, there you go.
3. That's Captain.
There you go.
3. Captain.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Thank you. Oh, we can barely see it. You can barely. Can you see that?
But the thing is, he wasn't a captain at this point.
But he wasn't a captain yet.
I don't care. I'm always a captain. Don't you know that by now?
Oh, wait. Where did he come from before? What was the ship before?
He was a navigator on the USS Farragut.
Okay.
I think he was ensign or lieutenant.
You think he's Garth of Izar? You think he'd be Garth of Izar?
No, they don't. Oh, please.
Do you think they would do that? They wouldn't. He should be a lieutenant. Oh.
Should be Lieutenant Kirk, yeah.
Well, this is gonna be next season now, so who knows how many years we're gonna skip ahead.
Trying to find Robert Meyer Burnett's Twitter here.
See if you see
he's gonna hit the roof when he sees this.
You think it's Gary Mitchell? It could be Gary Mitchell.
I doubt it.
They would
Gary
do
Mitchell,
that.
But Gary Mitchell was.
But he didn't look like this. He didn't stand like this. He didn't have the Kirk look. But then again, half the people they cast as these people don't look anything like him anyway. I mean, look at who they've got playing Nurse Chapel. Yeah, let's take a look at who they got playing Nurse Chapel. Strange New Worlds. She doesn't look anything like. Well, I mean, they could have just had. You know what would have been fun? They should have had. They should have had. Oh, good. Here we go. 3 characters. They should have had Rebecca Romaine play Nurse Chapel. Fake Trek. This is from the Wrap. No, I want to see. Here we go. Yeah, see, they should have just had Rebecca Romaine do a double role. That would have been great.
That would have been actually pretty cool.
That would have been, like, why couldn't have they?
She could have gotten 2 paychecks.
So this is the chick playing Nurse Chapel. And this is our Uhura. So we do have Uhura.
Cadet Uhura.
She's gonna be a cadet because, of course, cadets always serve on,
on the Federation flagship. For God's sake, I need a potato chip. This is I'm gonna drown.
So here's our Uhura. I'm sure she'll be fine.
I have to drown my sorrows in potato chips. Okay.
Here's our Nurse Chapel though, with the
white smock.
With the white smock, with the Discovery looking. So here's how she should look versus new Nurse Chapel. So we could be completely wrong, and this could be Charlie, or this could be Gary Mitchell, or any number of people. They wouldn't go that accurate when they're going this inaccurate. That's Ms. Marvel. That's my video. Where'd it go? Oh, I lost my video. When we're going this inaccurate with Nurse Chapel. I don't know.
Can you at least make...
Is Khan's daughter played by a Sikh? No, she's, I think she's a Chong, so she's probably got some Chinese ancestry, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, get some Chong. She's a Chong, man.
Supposedly, he taught at the academy at some point, Alan Maxwell says. Alternate universe where Kirk is doing Uhura's job with the thing in the ear. Does he have the thing in the ear? I don't see him having the thing in the ear. Yeah, he doesn't have the thing in the ear.
But Cadet Uhura is going to be on.
Cadet Uhura.
And Dr. Mbenga.
Well, they're bringing back Dr. Mbenga. Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind.
Well, that's a character you wish you knew more about.
Yeah,
He was in one episode, 1 or 2 episodes, and you wish you knew more about him.
Yeah. And I will give them credit for at least us saying, hey, they already had diversity and inclusion in the 60s, you dum-dums. Like,
Babs. I've never seen that name before.
Babs Olusumunkan. I'm sorry I'm butchering your name. Bruce Horak, Strange New Worlds. Who the hell is this? Is this just a... Oh, he's going to be...
An Andorian.
An Andorian. Oh, he's going to be an albino Andorian, though. See, now this could be interesting if they're using, like, the more psychic-y Andorians. That might be interesting. So he's going to be what, like a psychic Andorian?
Hammer.
What's he say?
My name is Christina Ch-
Character of Hammer and welling up with emotion. Hello, my name is Bruce Horak, and I'm thrilled to announce that I will be playing the character of Hammer and welling up with emotion as I say it.
Hammer. Well, he's just a crew member, but he's like an albino looking. All right, that might be interesting.
My name is Christina Chung, and I play Laan Union Singh. I am super excited to become a part of this amazing, diverse universe.
Diverse! Diversity!
There's the word!
Ding, ding, ding! Where's my ding? Where's my ding? Where's my buzzer? Wrong one. Wrong buzzer. No! There.
Ding, 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 ding.
Diversity. And speaking of diversity.
Are they them?
My name is Melissa Navia, and I'm super excited to announce that I will be playing Lieutenant Erica Ortegas on Star Trek Strange.
And my pronouns are they, them, or zir?
Or zim, zam, zoom, zim, zip, zip. My pronouns are ebop, orca.
Yeah. So she's British playing.
My name's
okay.
Asian or British Asian.
British Asian. She kind of reminds me of Lauren Chen.
Because she's in BAFTA.
She's like so put together and well made up and so like
proper.
Yeah, very proper.
Like you said, if she's British, they get to save money on if she's already in BAFTA. They could deliberately underpay her.
Lauren Chen's Canadian, but yeah. Yeah, she's in. For fuck's sake. So this is our Nurse Chapel.
My name is Jess Bush, and I am delighted to announce that I will be playing Nurse Christine Chapel.
Again, so it's another foreign actress.
Yeah, well, that's fine. I don't care if they have like Well,
it's all being done to save money, though.
That's fine. I think Rebecca Romaine should have played Nurse Chapel too. Don't you think? My pronouns are me. My pronouns are F you. She isn't even Indian. I know. Twitter buzzword bingo. We won. And here's our old white dude.
It's exactly the kind of people you would have hoped you'd end up with.
He's just an old white dude.
He's just a white dude. That's all his job is. He's just the old white dude.
Just to be the white dude. You know what? Listen, I'll give him this much, okay?
Why would you bring a blind Andorian on board? Because they're psychic. Because they have telepathic abilities, I think, don't they?
Yeah, they do. They do have some limited telepathic abilities.
Yeah, I think that's kind of interesting. It's an interesting nod to Enterprise. We'll see what they do with it. They're gonna fuck it up. I have to.
I will give him this much. Listen. When everyone said, "Oh, they should totally do a Pike series," and I was saying, I was supposed to be, listen. they're not gonna do a Pike series, especially not now. Why not? Why would they do a Pike series? Because they will not have a white guy telling everyone what to do. And you know what? Hey, I'll admit I was wrong.
Well, you know what? And number one's going to just be mansplaining to everybody.
Yeah.
She's going to be in charge. It's going to be her ship. It's going to, you know what? We'll see a season of the Enterprise, and then we'll follow her on her journey. It's going to be, she's going to get her command, and she's going to go off, and it's going to be Rebecca Romaine's series, I think, after this.
Rebecca Romignan.
Yeah. Which, you know what? I like Rebecca Romaine.
I got nothing.
I got nothing against her as an actor. As Ethan Peck's fine as Spock. They're giving him shit to work with, but he's a fine Spock. I mean, their casting is better than I anticipated for a lot of this.
I can't get angry at anybody playing any of these roles.
No, they're just actors trying to get jobs. I mean, who cares,
listen, right? It's the imbeciles behind the
Yeah,
scenes.
those guys are the ones you got to watch out for, is the writers and the producers.
Exactly.
And the Orange Kitties.
Agent Orange Cat.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like I said, it's these imbeciles behind the scenes that are screwing everything up.
Those are captain strips on the cuff.
Yeah.
Even though the actor looks a bit like Jim Carrey. Yeah, Captain. I didn't see that. Because they blend in on that teeny image, but blown up on the giant one. Yeah, I just saw it on my phone. I'm like, oh god, that's Captain Kirk. Come here, kitty cat. You want to say hi? You want to look at this? He's like, no.
He's slinking over here.
No, you guys are loud and I'm scared. But where's my string? He says.
For God's sake, I mean, come
all
on.
roles can be played by Rebecca Romaine. I think so.
This is. So Liz, you get. I am aghast to the point of incoherence. I just go. This.
That's where I'm at. That's stretching a bit, isn't it? Yeah.
We got how many people got watching here so far?
I didn't see it. 52. Thank you guys so much for hanging out on
55 people here watching
on an afternoon
on a Tuesday afternoon.
I missed this one. Oh, and then the next thing we're talking about is this. So if anybody wants to hang around still, and we're gonna probably break down the trailer for this one too. I'll probably upload that separately. So I'll leave this one as its thing, and activists,
hey,
not writers.
Let's see if we can get up to 50
likes. Yeah, get 50 likes. That'd be great. Thank you.
That'd be great. Yeah.
Thank you for listening. We rip this one. Well, we're still watching. We've been doing like live recaps. I think of these Star Trek series.
Those work best. The live recaps, I think.
Yeah, because then we can go in and we can talk about them.
50 likes.
Oh, thank you. Present Morbid TLO says activists, not writers. He looks like a young Willem Dafoe.
But they don't, like I said, they don't understand the difference between information and character, and they don't know how to write basic stories. Well, again, Ron Friedman, go listen to his interviews. He said, when you have an ensemble like this, what you do is, what you do is
sneeze.
You break them into teams so that they can interact with each other. And that's what Star Trek used to do on a weekly basis. They used to break the ensemble down into teams.
They've been trying to do that in Discovery, but what happens is they usually end up segregating the gays. Like the last couple episodes, they did it a little bit better because they had Jet Reno fly off to.
What they invariably do is they all just stand around and wait for Mikey Spock to come up with the solution.
That keeps being the problem. Is like you have people who I think you have a struggle behind the scenes of people who want to give you Star Trek the way it's supposed to be, and then you have this agenda saying yes, but this is our main character. This is our star. We've slated this out. She has to have so many scenes. She has to have so many lines based on her contract. And that's where it's really, really crippling the entire production.
And this past week, it was Snacks over there, that guy, the old Asian guy. Snacks.
You're making me have a drinking problem.
Again, we don't know his name, so he's always eating, so we're going to call him Snacks. Snacks was the one that actually solved the problem, but he wasn't allowed to come up with a solution. Mikey Spock was.
Yeah.
And think about everything, just all standing around. Oh, golly gee, Mikey.
Well, what about this? Well, gee, we don't know what. We've never been asked for our input for this. So they're all standing around.
Remember that time Riker and Thomas Riker and the clone, the transporter clone? And the transporter clone, he goes, Riker says to the clone, he says, well, aren't you going to do something? Just waiting for you to go, give me an order. He just, I'm just waiting for you to say something. That's, that would be if they said, Rob, we want you to write an episode of Star Trek Discovery. That's what I would do. They'd all be standing around like, Why aren't you going to do anything? Just waiting for you to tell us what to do. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, it's like they have no self-starters on that ship. They have nobody with any get up and go. Nobody with the ability to
The senior officers are supposed to have the captain, are supposed to be value members. They're supposed to give the captain input. They are supposed to offer suggestions because the captain, even though he knows a lot of shit, doesn't know everything. Remember that was that one time on, I can't remember which
Probably the Orville does it best because like Ed is just there to kind of be the guy who makes the decisions in the chair, and everybody else are the ones who are coming up with. And
there was one episode, I can't remember which episode of TNG. He, Picard just looks around. Gentlemen, I am open to suggestions. He was just, and he'll oftentimes suggestions.
Yeah.
Not yesterday, cause and effect when they were in the loop.
Yeah, in the loop. Yeah, because they didn't know how to fix it.
Back us away, nice and slow. And there's and you just look up suggestions. We could decompress the shuttle bay. We could use our tractor beam.
They tried that in the most recent episode of Discovery. They did try that, but they looked all so shocked. Like, what are we doing here? Are we in trouble? Why are we here? We just kind of sit around and do nothing until we are told what to do. So that seems like a very poorly managed ship. JHH
160. Is that Kirk? We think it is.
We think so.
There's nobody. JH. There's nobody else it could be. Who do you think? Let me
Who
ask.
else do you guys think?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question. Let's ask the question to the chat. Given the information we have, given the utter train wreck that this series is, and given their history.
Well, this is Strange New Worlds, though, but it's the same people behind the scenes.
Who else could this possibly be? I'm at a loss. Could be an original character, but
but he's also too famous. He's from the Vampire Diaries, so he's famous.
Oh crap!
I know. I see it.
That's great. I kind of love that.
I see that.
Hologram Kirk.
It could be a hologram of it. Coastline Kid. Anson Mount should have been Geralt, but instead his just career.
Shrooms and emotions.
He could have. Anson Mount could have been a good Geralt from The Witcher. I mean, Henry Cavill's knocking it out of the park, though. And Henry Cavill's probably the best.
Well, I think George Kirk died in this timeline a long time ago.
And realistically, he would be this age-ish. He would be just about a few years younger than. Years younger than we see him on TOS. So.
George Kirk would probably be in his late 40s. Yeah. And young Kirk would be maybe 18.
It might be George Kirk. Ooh, it could be. Ooh, but all right, because this guy's 40. This actor we know is 40.
Yes, he's gonna be George Kirk. He's gonna be my dad. Yes.
Oh, so it's not Jim Kirk. It could be the dad.
We're still waiting. We gotta wait and see.
Because he's got the captain rank. He has the captain rank. So is this where we see, and it completely kills the timeline then, because this is where we see they would just remake the JJ movie, wouldn't they?
Yeah, that's yes.
They would remake the JJ. All right, so this is Kirk's dad then, probably.
Maybe, we don't know.
Possibly.
George Kirk. Let me see.
God. Oh God.
Yeah, they would do something idiotic like that. George Kirk. Let me look up. George
in
Kirk,
this timeline, he was alive at this point. Okay, you think it might be the dad? It could be the dad. Because they're bringing him in as a big, pretty major guest star on season 2. It looks like. So we haven't even seen season 1. Like season 1 could be amazing for all we know. It could be the best piece of Star Trek.
It doesn't even solve this problem because George Samuel Kirk is actually Kirk's brother.
Oh, okay.
Remember with the frozen pizzas that were attacking Spock?
Vaguely. Oh God, vaguely. I remember more the Stargate episode that was similar. Oh God, they would. Yeah, it's George McFly, more like it.
So yeah, so they're not even.
They would do the thing where young Pike has to take young Kirk under his wing and do the thing and say, "Here's the Enterprise now, go fix it."
Mm-hmm. In the script of Star Trek, George Kirk is referred to as a 32-year-old as of 2233, suggesting he was born in 2201. The script also described as having an all-American face. On the other hand, Star Trek Beyond, James Kirk muses that upon reaching 30, He'll be a year older than his father was when he died, making George 29 at the beginning of 2233. With the story corresponding birth year 2203. They can't even keep their own continuity straight.
Here we are trying to piece it together because we're like super fans here and they can't even keep it straight. Well, we're trying to connect the real universe to the freaking movie universe, to the JJ movies, which this is more in common with the JJ movies because if you've seen they all have the embroidered, you know, like each command has we've seen the costumes from that. They had those on the cruise recently, so you have like the embroidered like insignia for, you know, science or command or.
Although Spock first to George Kirk. Okay, more about the Kelvin timeline. He may have had he may have a brother since James T. Kirk said he was trying to stay at his uncle's farm in Idaho.
It's just gonna be Kirk. They're just gonna make him young Captain Kirk.
Yeah, they're
just gonna make him Captain Kirk. He's gonna be on another ship or something.
Yeah, he's gonna be on the Farragut. Yeah, I mean, this is, like I said...
They're not gonna...
They're not clever enough.
Well, you keep thinking the guy's Lazarus. I don't think they're clever enough to make the guy Lazarus in Discovery. They don't care. Yeah, they won't care for the details.
No, they don't care for details.
Maybe it's Khan taking Kirk's name, like in Star Wars.
Captain Rank cuffs are a major clue, yeah. Maybe Khan is taking Kirk's name, like in Star Wars.
Khan. Ray Khan.
The name's called Ray Khan.
Boo!
No! No! I fucking hate Star Wars!
Which is dumb as fuck, right? Oh god, everything they're gonna do is dumb.
Yeah, they have the market cornered on dumb. Remember what the guys on Red Letter Media said? They said that, you know...
Don't put it past them. They're going to do something even dumber than what we thought.
The Peg Leg Pete, retcon. They're going to retcon. Hey, TikTok is... Hey, what's this guy with the beard doing? You, Blondie, what are you doing?
Down in front, lady.
Down in front, lady.
They're like, oh,
hey,
they're
don't
filming.
You see talent
they
when you
should
see
be filming. Oh.
Don't you know talent when you see it? Hey, what's going on?
It's people filming over there is what's
People
going
filming
on.
over here?
People are filming what's going on.
Hey,
who said this?
I don't want to be me too, but she has a hell of a rap.
I don't know. The extras were choosing to be recording. So this is the person who actually recorded it. So give credit to them. Yeah. Maybe they overheard something. I don't know.
It's going to be shot. Yeah, TLO. Yeah, TLO. Hey, we got 60 people watching. Thank you for joining us on this lovely Tuesday afternoon.
Oh, no. So this is a guy.
I am Khan Skywalker.
He's going to be Khan. He's too famous for them to be anything, for him to be anything other than Kirk or somebody famous, you know?
Don't call it
because we know that they've been. We know that they were.
Go back up a second. I want to see. There's this thing about that stupid Rick and Morty show that they're passing off Star Trek. Hold on. Go back up. This is a Lower Decks International.
This is from 2020.
Oh, okay, 2020. Okay. Well, okay. For everybody who was waiting, you didn't miss much. Okay. No.
2021, newest Star Trek film, Matt Shankman. When did you see that?
Oh, God.
Is that part of your documentary?
No.
You want it?
No.
You can include it.
Oh, for God's sake.
That was another one. I don't know.
For everyone waiting on word for international distribution, you're not missing a whole lot. No, but according to Cinema Spot here, we kind of figured that they were going to put in James T. Kirk.
Jonathan Aldridge.
You know that they probably were kicking this around. So if casting was coming out, March 15th is May 11th, 2020 is when this article's from. Because I know I did a video on it a while back. So Techie Man says he's going to change his name to Windsor so he can cash in on the royal family. I know. So it's not clear which Kirk we're talking about now. Yeah, well, I mean, we weren't anyway. This is all speculation. This is just a... But there's no... We're discussing it. Okay, just that photo. Again, who else could this be? You're right. There's no one could be. We don't know. John Harrison, not Kirk. It can't be Captain Kirk. There's only one Captain Kirk, and that's me. This is P. Stewart's great, not so great grandpa. Yes, he had hair back then. Star Trek needs to be restarted. They need to make all the timeline and Discovery shit to be able to work. It's Harrison. Somebody said Al Maxwell. It's Harrison, not Kirk. John Harrison. John Harrison was a fiction. Do you think so? No. No, I know. Well, because Khan still in the Botany Bay is still adrift.
Yeah, because remember, that's what happens when you do prequels. It's like, there's some stuff that they stumbled upon that, especially when they're bringing it, because we know they're going to try and do the Con series, but they're not doing the Nicholas Meyer Con series. It's going to be good. They're going to do some bad version of it. They're going to do we're going to hire in a bunch of cheap people to kind of rework these scripts, but they already have them. Do you think it's Matt Decker? Doubtful,
because
how he's...
Again, but the look, and the hair, and the posture, just everything about this screams James T. Kirk. Everything. You cannot. Decker was much younger. Decker would have been younger. And look. The hair's parted on the right side, right? Look.
Yeah, the hair's parted on the left. I'm trying to find a good standing pose of it. Well, you get like that sort of pose, but let's find a real. There's got to be a pose where he's just standing there like that. Because I know I've seen him just kind of stand, because that's sort of an iconic pose that he's had. Captain Kirk standing. Let's find a standing picture.
Flying pizzas are no joke, Jan Sluka says.
I don't want to figure.
Well, those were actually bags of fake vomit that they got from like a joke store. His pose and look is more Kirk than anything Chris Pine did. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give him that.
Mm-hmm. Well, even here, how he kind of drops his right shoulder here a little bit. How he always kind of, it seems like
Slouch.
He drops his shoulder a little. And this guy seems to be doing the right shoulder drop too a little bit.
Yeah, like I said, his posture just screams.
Like these are like actor techniques that any trained actor will pick up on, like Kirk. Their body language, well, they would hate Kirk. They would probably.
He's a straight white man. That's right. They hate Kirk because they know perfection when they see it.
Just the posture alone just makes me think. Okay, well here's
Decker
for
Commodore Decker. Matt, there is no third planet anymore.
Let's go for Decker for. No.
I
doubt they'll go Matt Decker.
Yeah.
He's too old and grizzled. They would go more evil old white dude instead of. Because look at him. Like they would dishevel him even more. They would have some guy in his 70s playing him.
It's not Robert Apple.
No. It's not him. It's not Deckard either. It's not going to be anybody. It's not going to be. All right, let me go.
Just like I said, everything.
I have so many tabs open.
Everything about this guy, starting closing.
I got so many tabs
about this
open.
guy screams James T. Kirk.
Just the posture.
Again, the posture, the everything. Look, and there you see.
Just the posture alone. I just want the image. I don't want the article. I just want the image to kind of compare.
Okay, look, like I said, look, see the.
If I can get them
side by side.
I can get them side by side. Well, which version are we? There we go.
Okay, see.
That's about as best as I can. Overused. It doesn't want to cooperate. There we go. That's the best as I can do.
Well, I probably would have to put a side by side.
Yeah, I'll have to do it in post, but just the posture alone is so Kirk-esque in my opinion. Just the posture.
Like I said, everything. See, even that. Look.
That's the much closer shot we have. The posture alone is what kind of was the dead giveaway for me. And then, of course, we have the video, which I keep opening.
Hey, you, get out of my shop.
Is he delivering dialogue? Probably not, huh?
What kind of world did he beam down to?
Yeah, it's just the way he poses, his posture is what's really kind of making me think.
When you're on the way to class and see a new Star Trek movie being filmed. Well, it's not a Star Trek movie, you dumbass.
No, it's a TV show, but I have a few too many tabs open here. It's strange.
They hate everything Kirk represents, and they hate Shatner too. Please, the man turns 90, goes out of space. Look at Sulu. What Sulu is.
Well, Sulu, oh, George Takei's been oh, you guys can pay more because I'm a limousine liberal, is what he is. Like, no, we can't. I can't.
Hey, Eric Schultz, how you doing?
Hello,
I
Eric
don't know
Schultz.
all Star Trek canon. Could they be introducing Uncle Jim? Doubtful.
Yeah, I know. This is where, like, they're gonna do something so aggravating, I think. Where's the other picture? Oh, did I lose the other? I lost the line along the wide shot. Where are they shooting on the street? Yeah,
why are they shooting on the street?
Yeah, for season. This is either like the next season of Discovery or some pickup, or it's for Picard, or it's for Strange New Worlds. They seem to think it's for Strange New Worlds because of her.
They must
clearly. I would assume it's gonna be Strange New Worlds because she's like been clearly announced as.
My thinking is that this is just an exterior shot, and there's a building off camera where we are looking at it from.
Yeah.
There's a building off camera in Toronto that has the architecture they need.
Yeah.
That is my take on it.
Because the camera's pointing this way.
Yeah. The camera's pointing towards us.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, you got the production behind the scenes.
There's a lot of like very modern architecture in Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been there in years, but it's a lot of very modern architecture, and so they probably just needed this one exterior shot.
I wonder if they even have permits. They're so ghetto of a production that I don't even think they have permits or anything.
Is Shatner not Jewish? They don't care. He's an old white dude.
To them, he is. Yeah.
He looks very uncomfortable. Like, this is wrong. This is a wrong career move. Campuses are our favorite outdoor shots. Yeah.
Yeah, it probably could be.
It's probably college camp. This is probably University of Toronto or whatever. Let me see. Let me take a look. Actually, hold on. There's got to be more Star Trek filming.
Oh yeah.
Let me take a look. Let me just
see what else you got. See what else you got. Yeah, I pulled up a few things. I pulled up a few, but
Toronto University.
I don't know if it's Toronto University.
Well,
look around Toronto.
Star Trek: Strange New Worlds. Hold on.
They show the show and Discovery both film at studios in Toronto. Yeah, because Picard's the only one they're filming in LA. I'm gonna like. I don't think it's wrong to assume that this is Strange New Worlds because Trek Central is saying it's Strange New Worlds. We've got the girl from the con girl, the con chick. Another time travel story. I don't think it's time travel even because the time frame that it takes place in is going to be, just 10 years before TOS still. Just a few years.
Some photos on set of Strange New Worlds.
All right, there are more?
From Reddit.
You send me those?
Hold on. This is from 7 months ago.
Well, that's 7 months ago then.
Well, but still, though, they're filming some exterior shots in Toronto.
Yeah, but this one came out today. Or yesterday here. So this one, let me look. Let me double check it. Yeah, March 14th. It's 7:42 p.m. So yeah, it was while you were at trivia.
Oh wait, hold on. Wait a minute. This is from July.
Mm-mm. So this is what we're going with. Toronto filming.
Look, this is okay, look. Set. Okay, Toronto, look.
Engineering Center or something, yeah. Well,
Bergeron Engineering. Look, this is a very sci-fi looking kind of thing, look.
Filming Paul Wesley on the set of Strange New Worlds. Oh,
this could easily be double for. Look, this could easily double for some sort of...
Casually walking to school and seeing Paul and F. Wesley in Dundas Square.
What? Dundas Square?
Dundas Square. In where? Where did it say? Oh, TikTok.
Dundas Square.
School and seeing
Dundas. Dundas Square.
Paul and F. Wesley.
I hate it when TikTok people have music.
Yeah, look.
Oh, he's acting up against something. There he is. Coming out of his trailer.
Okay.
He said yes.
Here. Look.
I don't want to use all the music.
Okay.
Here we go. We're deducing.
Dundas Square. There's. Let me send you this. Okay.
Does it
on
say
Twitter.
who? Oh, she got a picture.
Copy link.
There he is doing dialogue. I wish we could hear it. She didn't have the dumb TikTok music on it.
Copy URL.
So clearly he's got a scene with the con chick here. Well, what else do I call her? She's Con.
Yeah,
she's only there because Con. Yeah.
Here's another thing from Reddit or whatever. Okay, I just sent it to you on Twitter.
Oh, Lord. Another thing from Reddit.
Message not sent. Retry.
Detectiving. We're detectiving. We're
deducing.
deducing.
Yeah.
We're deducing. Filming update. Somebody else had a film in Toronto. Strange New Worlds. We saw this one, right? The extras were cheesed off at me recording. Who's this? Strange New Worlds meets its greatest challenge yet. A Canadian snowstorm.
Here's another one.
Is that from recently?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just scouting the Toronto film.
Strange New Worlds. Some Anita Windisman had Twitter. Well, she's on Twitter.
Star Trek Discovery. Here we go. A couple days ago when it was snowy. That's March 11th. Okay, let me send it. Let me look. He sent me something from Reddit.
Well, it's
probably the same thing.
Probably, but it's that.
Here we go.
That is, again, these are people that have gone out of their way to put this into the public sphere, so.
Oh, so this is all for Strange New Worlds too, this tweet. This thread. Here we go. Lillian Isaac. RBB parking lot open. Illinois State Prison.
So yeah, so they're filming it.
So what are they filming? Maybe it is a time travel story if they're doing Illinois State Prison.
Illinois State Prison says that car.
Canadian snowstorm, Star Trek. Well, they're saying this is all part of Star Trek.
Oh, like, hold on.
Look at that. It says Illinois State Prison.
Yeah. Oh God.
And they're saying that's part of Star Trek.
Oh, it's got.
Do you think that maybe it's not for Strange New Worlds and it might be for Picard's? Might be reshoots for Picard. For Star Trek.
Paul Wesley. I mean. Well, Star Trek Picard's already in the can.
Yeah, that's true. Jerry Ryan just tweeted out that season 3 was in the can. Okay.
They're done. So they've pretty much wrapped.
Yeah. That's not the only movie that's filming, so there's something else filming.
Yeah, I mean, there's other stuff filming, but this is... Okay, hold on.
It's for Battlestar Galactica.
Dundas Square. So... I wouldn't doubt they're doing something stupid. Yeah.
Oh, Lord. We're detecting. Shut up, Wesley. Right? Techie Meta says, that's because Sulu reports them all. He cancels them. Yeah. Sulu's a bitter little rich boy, isn't he?
Yes, I am. I'm quite bitter. Oh, my.
He got held off to the wrong camp, if you ask me.
George,
I didn't say that.
George, lighten up, will you? George,
he needs to lighten up.
George, it's been 50 years. Lighten up, okay?
They do have a meet the cast video for the cast. Yeah, we just talked about that one. He's not in it. She is. So that's why it's like, okay, it's most likely going to be Strange New Worlds. It's most likely. They love time travel. Oh, God, next Kirk's going to be a robot. You think he's going to be a time traveling robot?
They're going to turn me into a robot, yes. So
all
Dundas
right.
Square. Let me take a look at Dundas
Well,
Square.
we do have another topic though. If we want to reset for our next topic. You guys want to reset for our next topic here? We got one more topic while I'm live.
So, okay, Dundas Square. This is Dundas Square.
Since we talked about this for a whole hour.
Okay, that's done. It's a very busy intersection.
It is a busy intersection. It's probably like a main part of Toronto.
Kind of like
16th
Times
Street.
Square, Piccadilly, or whatever.
16th Street in Denver, huh? Okay. Here we go. So we got a trailer reaction too. I had to adjust my face. I had to adjust my face and get more powder on my nose because I started getting shiny and I like looking like a porcelain doll. The correct term is synth. The synth. They're all made out of synth. The synthetic people for synthetic Twitter bots. That's what it feels like. It's synthetic people for synthetic people. All right, we ready to move on to the next thing? Here we go. Just so people know, hey, I was right, and they were gonna put in Kirk. So yeah, that's my video from May 2020. We got more news. Oh, we got more. And it wouldn't be a mecha stream without news on something Marvel related, especially Captain People related. Ooh! I am Mecha. I might just trim this. This might be a short little segment because we're doing a trailer breakdown and reaction. But, you hear off-camera Rob. Even the MCU Direct, their own leak site, still seems to be hanging on the fact that the only thing that anything related to Ms. Marvel that's going to get any traction or clicks or attention, aside from it being a ginormous dumpster fire, is Brie. Drop the taco. Brie herself is right here being herself. Where's my drop the taco? I should have it right there on my soundboard, don't I?
Drop the taco. Get in the car.
There you go. Drop your taco. Brie is back being the distracting factor. Captain Marvel teased in the spoilers. I haven't even watched it all yet. We got to talk about this though. Her back, Kamala Khan's back, is to us because she is so uninteresting and uninterested. We got a trailer, and it looks like they can't even let her have it. I mean, her whole story is just a fangirl story. Oh, and we do have the actual comic for reference.
It was like what, $2, $3?
It was a whole $1.99 at Goodwill in Connecticut when we found it last year. $1.99.
Yes.
Which is all it's worth.
Which is all really anyone should be
all
paying
it's
for.
Worth. Let's see. Aside from the bad, cringy artwork. Oh, because I mean, her origin story is I worship Captain Marvel. I worship Captain People.
And I'm Muslim.
I worship Captain People. I worship Captain People.
And my Muslimness makes me great superhero.
I worship Captain People.
I just see people, and I just play people.
She worships Captain People, darn it. That's her whole origin story. They had to change a lot. Oh, they had to change a lot. We gotta.
Captain People.
The future is in her hands. A Marvel original series from Marvel Studios. Ms. Marvel starts streaming on June 8th after how many reshoots? Countless. There's been a couple, though. There's been a few.
I'm like, the future's in hand. Whoop-de-doo.
Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-shit. Here we go. We have the actual trailer. Now, do we want to compare? Do we want to read and compare?
Well, listen, even if they do get it, stay true to the comic, what does it matter? It's
they're
terrible.
not going to, because her whole superpowers are ginormous fists and stretchy fisty powers that look weird and creepy, according to the very showrunner who was responsible for this. Or was it the person who created it? It was the person who created it says that, yeah, the powers are kind of weird and creepy. Notch. No, this is the one who was running the show that got fired, right? Who had to delete all of her tweets because she had a whole bunch of anti-white people tweets.
I think so.
Or is this the one? Or is this?
Is it about the lady who created this?
Well, I'm talking about the one who said it was weird and creepy to have fists like that are CGI.
It just makes us right when we call her Fisty McGee.
Right, Fisty McGee. Should we go full screen? Probably.
Maybe. I don't know.
We'll go full screen on it. On the other window, and sure, why not? Window capture, here we go. Full screen. You get to be full screen. Yay. And sure, closed captioning for the hearing impaired. Make myself small.
Top story.
You don't have to yell. We're right here. Here we go. Here's our trailer. We have no audio. That's because I have it on mute. Darn it. Here we go. Here's our trailer. She's really big into Anpan Man, isn't she?
World history.
She's really big into Anpan Man from Anpan Man. Sorry, it's a Japanese thing. I see him
studying world history.
World history,
not American history.
World history of the Egyptians. Oh, and she's fantasizing about. Remember when Marvel was good and it was all fresh and interesting?
And heroes you wanted to emulate.
Yeah, now we're stuck with Carol Danvers and.
Okay, so first off.
Oh look, evil white.
What's with the comic speech bubbles?
Okay,
though?
and what's with the chain on the outside of the sweater? Okay.
I don't know. Is he supposed to be like one of those creepy guys who like puts on a whole bunch of cologne and
probably.
I get it.
I think everybody's creepy in this show. I hope that they're paying her well.
Get what?
High school.
Kamala.
Kamala. Well, you can't have it both ways. Are you Kamala? Are you Kamala Khan the Destroyer? Are you Kamala Kali, the Destroyer of the giggling idiots?
She's got a T-shirt. Let's get information.
Ladies, let's get it. Is that the podcast, the Feminist Frequency podcast? She has a Feminist Frequency podcast on her T-shirt.
Wasp, Captain People, and
Valkyrie. That's Valkyrie.
Valkyrie?
That's Tessa Thompson Valkyrie. Did they recast the Wasp though? Because I heard she got canceled. Evangeline, they canceled Evangeline Lilly because she made that video like Trudeau, stop being a fascist. She made that video, right?
Sure.
She's like, I'm a fully jobbed Democrat and I don't like this. Oh, she's
the mean girl's the devil.
The mean white girl's the devil with red hair. Ooh, is it me? Is this my representation? Well then, I guess I just gotta go with the flow. This is supposed to be me.
Cute. She thinks I'm so.
Oh, you like Captain Marvel? How cute. Yeah, that's my representation. So I'm the mean girl in this one. All right.
I'm kind of weirdo.
You are weirdo.
You are a weirdo. Did she have that? She had the Captain Marvel costume right next, like the helmet. Oh god.
Which is a ridiculous looking costume.
The helmet.
Oh god.
The helmet and the jacket you can get on clearance at Hot Topic for $15. Very subtle. Oh, very subtle.
Weirdo.
You are weirdo. Boys.
Boys. Oh, she's boy crazy. This actually kind of might be cute though if they got the little.
Oh, but if this were a CW drama, it probably would be, but it's not. It's Marvel.
Yeah. It is a CW drama, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a CW, but because it carries the Marvel.
Oh, there's her crush.
Branding.
There he is. He's so pretty, and she loves
she's
him.
at the party.
My shit.
Sorry, I'm an awkward teenager. You know what? This might be kind of cute, actually. Here, I'm ripping in a new one, and it might be okay.
No, my shit.
So she's got her friend there.
With the British accent.
Staring out the window in your little fantasy land.
Oh my god. There's your thumbnail.
Oh, I gotta make myself bigger to pose for the thumbnail. Oh, posing for the thumbnail. Done. Now, shrink me back down to the size. Porn costume. Yeah, yeah, the adult versions are better.
Oh, look, everybody loves her.
Miss World. Somebody kill me. No.
Come on.
Is she Miss World?
And there's her.
Already?
See, that's my Courtney Love impression because she can't sing and I can.
Really? Come on, like.
Do I have to figure out my whole future before lunch, or is there like?
Oh, for God's sake.
And it's that type of dialogue. It's the new trendy dialogue. Yeah.
So, do I have to do this like now?
Maybe they're right. I spend too much time.
You don't spend too much time with your religion. That's not. Well, let's not make.
It's not an issue.
Let's not make this an issue where there is none, right? If you're spending time praying and kneeling in your religion, I don't want anybody to think anybody actually has a problem with that. I don't think people actually have problems with that.
No, I don't think
That's
so.
just something that they're going to use to virtue signal.
That's something they say, oh, how dare you hate this?
Yeah, I don't hate her religion. I hate Captain Marvel.
I'm in Fantasyland.
She's in Fantasyland. Oh, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
This is all this.
She made a glitter Captain People.
Glitter Captain People pinata.
I just see people, and I just play people.
Glitter Captain People.
Andrew Helms says, so she's like a Disney princess?
Yeah, I think that's what they're going for, is the Disney princessy stuff.
Fantasyland.
That is not you.
That is not you. My parents do.
So her mother disapproves.
Mother disapproves, which is going to make her want to do it even more.
Even more, yeah.
But she's covered up. I mean, you just...
what's wrong with... I don't know. I just think it's such a weak thing, having basically this is fanboy. This is just fanboy. from Freakazoid.
I am fanboy.
She's just her whole superpower is being a fan of superheroes.
That is not you.
Because no, it's supposed to be Jersey City.
Well, it looks like Chicago. Jersey City, who saves the world? Who
saves the world?
The girl from Jersey City can't save the world. Now she's got the power bracelets, just like Wonder Woman.
Well, that shows you anybody can be Captain People.
Anybody can be Ms. Marvel. So she doesn't even have the right. So they changed, unless maybe Captain People gives her the bracelet, because in here she's just, lo and behold, I want to be a superhero, and she gets drunk and passes out, and Captain People and Iron Man and Captain A-Head over there are like, here, you're worthy. Here's your superpowers.
There's your hero's journey.
I think it's just she kind of comes into the age where something like activates because she hit puberty or something. She's a mutant. In this, she's she's a mutant. She's like an X-Men or something, but only worse. So she has the stretchy power, which is way too much like Mr. Fantastic.
At the very least, we have the comic.
Yeah.
But at the very least, we have it. It's not like they're saying, well, you've never read it. I'm like, no, look.
Actually, I have. Actually, I have. And a lot of the Muslim stuff is in the comic. They are changing quite a bit with her superpower, though, because, let's face it, it would be creepy and weird to have big old fisties everywhere.
That's a fantasy, too.
This June. Oh, here we go. Did something happen to you? Yes. I got drunk, and all the superheroes that people actually want to see, except for Captain Marvel, handed me her powers.
They just handed her powers.
You know why? Did you hear something?
Come on.
So now she has like a power bracelet.
Now she has telekinetic powers.
Now she has telekinetic powers, which is not part of her powers of having giant fists. The circle Q. Oh, is her family immigrants who own a freaking convenience store? Oh God, how racist are they at Marvel? Is that what they did?
But they.
Oh.
What does it feel like?
Can they get any more istophobic?
What does it feel like? And she can walk on air.
Yeah. What does it feel like? She can walk on water.
Cosmic.
Guys, there goes some kind of.
It's just okay. So she can make matter appear with her power bands. She can make matter appear with her power. Oh no! This is another weekend for you. I'm sorry.
I always thought.
Oh, the song "Blinded by the Light" from The Weeknd. There you go. That's why. Oh, you're blinded by the light from The Weeknd.
I wanted this kind of life.
One is kind of. Oh, and the Avengers appear before her.
Oh,
right?
so well, at least that's pretty canonical.
Is that the Avengers?
It probably would be some of them, right?
Probably.
I would assume. Was this any of the actual?
I wanted this kind of life.
I don't see them. I don't see
who. They're keeping that a mystery.
Okay, so they're keeping that a mystery.
Mystery box.
But it's probably gonna be Brie Larson, and they're gonna use her. Oh, they're gonna torture. Oh, they're going after Frankenstein monsters. They gotta burn the witch.
What the hell? What's going on here? This makes no sense.
They're gonna burn the witch.
Burn the witch!
The witch!
The witch! Burn her! Burn the witch!
Is in her hands.
The future's in her hands. Because they changed it.
There was the giant fist. Fisty.
Okay, it looks less stupid than it could have, than it does in the video game. It looks less stupid than it does in the video.
And you played the video game.
Yeah, I played like a little bit of it. I didn't play all of it. It was on a free weekend, so I played like 6 or 7 hours of it. She's dancing because they're confusing Muslims with Indian people now, and they think it's a Bollywood musical, just like Basmati Blues. Huh?
She's in that stupid costume.
Alright, so there she is.
It looks like she has a completely different power set.
Yeah,
now.
She's got a completely different power set now. Like, they changed it halfway through, from what I heard. Are we gonna get Brie? Is she in this?
I'm a superhero.
I'm a superhero.
No, you're not.
You're a wannabe. Ms. Marvel.
What's the 80s music?
Oh, that's The Weeknd. That's the song Blind. You probably like it, actually, because it sounds like an 80s song. Yeah, The Weeknd isn't terrible, but, way to ruin the weekend for everybody, like they said in chat.
And look, she's staring out over the Hudson. Staring out over the Hudson.
There she is.
Wow.
Sitting there.
Wow, I'm from Jersey City, and I'm a superhero. and that magical island of Manhattan right in front of me.
I don't see her. I don't see Brie. But they're saying that she's supposed to be in this one.
I'm a Mary Sue fangirl. That's right.
Captain Marvel teased and the plot synopsis. All right, where is it? Coming of age story, Ms. Marvel, blah, blah, blah. First introduced in 2013, and they keep resetting and redoing her book because you can find it at Goodwill for $2. One element of the series is what was Captain Marvel's involvement in the narrative. But Disney has now hinted towards Carol Danvers' effect on the upcoming show. As key part of Kamala Khan is their lore of Carol Danvers. Well, yeah, her whole story is she's a Captain Marvel fangirl. Is her whole story. Fun fact, the actress who's playing this character did not actually like Captain Marvel. So that was kind of a fun thing.
Here's a fun fact.
Yeah.
Marvel cancels Miles Morales' Spider-Man and Ms. Marvel series. This is back in October.
Who said that they were canceled?
Inside the Magic, which is
Inside the Magic. It's like a vlog. I don't think they canceled it. It seems like will Brie Larson appear? Probably. Well, she probably will.
They did cancel and relaunch Captain Marvel series several times. The Captain People series.
That's true. Well, and even if it's not Brie herself, then it's clearly going to be Captain Marvel recast, like the one they did for what was it called? What was it? It was What If. It was What If. They recast her for What If.
Well, the thing is, though, they keep trying to make this character work, and people don't like her.
She's not a likable character.
No, she doesn't. No, she's unrelatable. She's a fangirl. She has no hero's journey other than, oh, you're a good kid. Let's give you powers.
Yeah.
If that was the case, we'd all have powers. Except for maybe me.
Except for me. Yeah, except for me. Well, no, clearly my representation is the evil redhead with the devil horns. Clearly. And they did that on purpose. Because they watch me.
Like I said, they keep trying to reboot this character, and it doesn't work.
TLO says this actually fills me with, and he's got the re-emoji. the emoji of the guy with the swear. Brie Larson non-appearance. Yeah. The Force is female, and it is Captain Wham, and thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
I do not need a 40-year-old white dude to tell me what didn't work for him about A Wrinkle in Time.
That little head bob is... Trying to be a sister.
So, Brie Larson, please sue me so that I don't have to watch this.
Hey,
I don't think you have the guts.
Sue me while you're at it, too.
So I know there's one stalker that I have, his name's Emu out there, who keeps trying to convince her, maybe if we all push this giant push for Brie to sue Mecca. It's like, I'm sorry I have to talk about stuff I'm interested in.
Too. I don't care at this point.
Sue me too.
What are you going to take?
Yeah, she can have a cat and they'll poop in her shoe. Won't ya? He's like, yeah.
But it's just the bad publicity alone would be for her would be
great for me, because I can be like, and here's my death threats, and here's the stalker that I had to deal with, and here's the people making videos on the ooh. I don't let this have power over me. So yeah, I am going back to my live chat. What do you guys think? They all have midichlorians. They all have midichlorians. I know, it sucks. Oh, speaking of it sucks, we got a new announcement. We got a better... Screw Captain People. We got something better to talk about.
What?
Oh. Get rid of all of those. Go get rid of all of those. Oh, there's my desktop background. Now, we got something better to talk about.
Which is?
It's time for... What's it time for?
I don't know.
Guess what it's time for? Guess what it's time for? It's time for RiffTrax. Did you say RiffTrax? If you said it's time for RiffTrax, you'd be right. Guess what? You guys have been sending me this. I had like 5 people send me this today. Thank you. I like knowing about this. Guess what it's time for? Well, play the freaking John Colton song already.
RiffTrax is teamed up with the makers of What the Dub to bring you RiffTrax the Game, a multiplayer party game that lets you riff with the best of them.
Yeah, but we do our own better clips, though. We don't just use the same, B movies. No, we're using Twilight clips, and we're using presidential speeches and shit.
Grab your friends and make fun of some of the worst cinematic...
For anybody who's, seen the RiffTrax stuff, it's time for RiffTrax. Yeah, you can't sing.
Abominations.
He doesn't know. He never watched them live.
Featuring over 250 movie clips
that will burn through in 2 minutes.
Such as Rollergator, Attack of the Super Monsters, and Plan 9 from Outer Space.
Plan 9.
Featuring 2 exciting ways to play. Write your own riff and watch your comedy genius come to life via text-to-speech,
Yep.
David
Or-
was watching his mother make some cookies.
And wondering where it all went so wrong.
Or leave it to the pros and choose from over 2,000
Ours are better because we were for, like,
expertly
Marilyn
crafted
Manson
riffs from our
interviews and
RiffTrax team.
I can't even admit I saw the thing.
Oh, it's the colorized
Amazon
version.
delivery drone. Got your toothpaste here?
Play head-to-head with up to 6 players using any internet
colorized
connected
version of Plan
device or
9.
the controller. Bring the party to your friends with support for remote games.
So this is what we do
crossplay,
every
and
Wednesday:
voice
is we play What the Dub, and now there's going to be a new
Streamers
one.
Get your entire chat in on the
How much
action
can it
with
cost?
Twitch chat voting.
Chat
You have
voting.
what it takes to be the next movie riffing genius.
Well, that's if you do it on Twitch.
Find
I usually
out
do
in
it on YouTube.
RiffTrax, the game, coming May
May
5th.
5th.
Yay! May 5th. RiffTrax the game.
Well,
which is basically just What the Dub 2. What the Dub, the sequel. Yeah,
With-
it is going to be on Steam.
with better branding.
Friend me on Steam. Buy me Elden Ring if anybody's rich. I would play the crap out of that. No. I'd probably rage quit it. Similar to games you've played, like What the Dub and Jackbox. Yes, we have 86 hours of What the Dub. And if you guys have not seen a What the Dub stream, they are hilarious. We do those Wednesdays and Fridays where we just make funny lines. They give you a clip and you riff it.
And we've been adding,
Just like Mystery Science Theater does.
we've been adding our own.
And you can hack it and mod it and add your own clips. I think Captain People needs some clips in there. Maybe some Kamala Khan.
I did a couple.
I know, we already have a couple of Captain People. And I don't want to be confined to their answers either. Nor the bad, but like I think the ones that work least for me personally are the more famous of a movie. Like the more famous of the movie.
Like Gone with the Wind.
Yeah,
Dragon
well,
Idea.
not even so much like that, but like whenever we get RiffTrax, it's like, or not RiffTrax. Whenever we get the not Plan 9, Night of the Living Dead, you know, it's like, oh, they're coming to get you, Barbara. We can read the lips. We know they were coming to get. Yeah, we have customized it, but this might be fun too. So I'm like, can I get a review copy? Maybe no.
Hey, we've probably helped What the Dub.
We've helped sell more games of theirs than RiffTrax did. Thank you very much. No, nobody watches. But that's kind of our regular Wednesday night stream. So we do have a lot of fun live on these.
We got new clips.
And
coming
he's
this
been
week.
doing new clips every single week. We've probably added 200 clips ourselves.
No, I don't think that many, but probably closer to about 100.
Yeah, we riff
So,
memes.
and we've
we
taken-
riff Frost Karen.
We've taken a lot of.
Women
clips
do not
out.
exist to be nice on the ice for you.
Women do not exist to be nice on the ice for you.
It's great. It's great.
Boy,
So that's what
Ben-
we've been doing.
Yeah, I mean,
Uh,
those bad teeth.
But the dub is
I
fun.
want to talk to you something more important. The need for me to have a better dental plan.
I want to talk to you about something more important. Going for a pokey walk. What do you say? It's
Pokey
69
walk.
degrees out. Holy shit.
Phrasing.
It's 69 degrees out. I think we're going to go play some Pokemon Go, or I am. And Rob's going to tag along. Whether he wants to or not. At least give RiffTrax a one. Well, yeah, we're going to do it. We'll definitely.
What could it cost? About $10, $12, $14.99? I guess. What do you think the price is going to be? $14.99?
Probably. Yeah, it'll probably be like $14.99.
For that type of game, that's. What the Dub is fun with the custom clips. Yeah. Well, we'll probably be able to do it. It's probably the same exact game engine. Most likely.
Yeah, it is. It's exactly the same.
So I mean.
Get in the ball. At least, yeah. So yeah, we're gonna definitely. I like how they use like the RiffTrax. Samurai Cop, Baby Ghost. Oh God, Samurai Cop clips. I love these type of things. You know what we should do though? We should do like a YouTube celebrity one. Like get Jeff and Jesse in some night.
Yeah, get Jake in too.
Get Jake. Get who else would be fun in this? Cinema Snob. Cinema Snob. That's who I really want in this game. Oh, that's who I really want. Get Boogie. Get Boogie in here. I want real YouTube people.
Dave Sheen would probably be good.
Professional comedy YouTube professionals. Blackjack wants to give us 30% off. Nice.
Blackjack pizza?
Yeah, pizza.
As long as it doesn't have a cracker crust.
Yeah, Jake's good. Yeah. Jeff and Jesse, absolutely. I keep seeing Larry Bundy Jr. Commenting on Jeff's videos. He'd be cool too.
Who's Larry Bundy Jr.?
He does like retro gaming and stuff. If you knew him, you'd know. Vera Dark, she'd be good. We get a lot of good.
Very Dark would be good.
I'm not her, and I'm not geeky either. I'm not geeky Sparkles either. I just have to tell people that. I'm like, I'm not geeky Sparkles, but I wish I were. She has more She-Ra stuff than I do. I think I have more of the new My Little Ponies, though. I might be able to throw down with her on My Little Ponies. Hi, Kitty Cat. You coming? You coming over here? Oh well. I think we're gonna wrap here, and
we had 60 people watching.
Yeah, I think we're gonna leave this probably public.
Yeah.
We're probably going to leave this public because we spent like an hour and a half of the stream. We've been live an hour 40. We spent about an hour and a half just talking about Star Trek. So if we do anything with the Kamala Khan trailer and edit that separately, then I'll just trim this part out of this live react. I might still do it anyway. Definitely Top Gear clips. I vetoed Top Gear clips because I figured
all I'd be doing is watching Top Gear.
Yeah, because all he'd be doing is just sitting there watching Top Gear. So I said,
which I could do, which I would.
Well, that's like me sitting there watching that's like me combing through whatever it was like old like Jerry Springer and shit, or Top Chef or Hell's Kitchen Nightmares, any of those.
Kitchen Nightmares.
I would just sit there and watch it.
Kitchen Nightmare was tough for me because I couldn't find something that was just within just a quick 10 seconds.
Yeah. The problem is like the interactions. You're gonna have to go into them.
Interactions are pretty long.
Yeah. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. And May 5th is when that comes out. But What the Dub, I mean, they have like 400 clips right there.
Welcome to What the Dub, the party game where you get the last word.
And I've been playing Pokemon and been playing Power Washer at night. So yeah, we're trying to do fun. Like it's for fun. It's not for, just complaining and reeing constantly, even though I do that. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. It has been super fun. We're gonna go for a walk look at the sunset and hopefully not be boiling, even though it's like 70 degrees out. That's why I went from my phone to see what the temperature was, to see how warm it still is. It is 60. It's gonna drop 67. So yeah, it's gonna drop a little bit for the next, when's the sun go down? I have no idea. So yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out. So thank you for joining me on this one, because I know we needed to rail on that.
Yes, that's right.
Tell me what you think in the comment section below. I will see you on the next video, live stream, or wherever. Probably if I do a stream tonight, it'll be super late. But it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, right? Yes. Tuesday afternoons are better for. Bye. Oh, it's Tuesday Twitch. Twitch Tuesdays. Bye. Do a Twitch stream tonight. Bye.